Thanks for joining me for today's short scale study. Today, we're going to build our tone and technique in the key of concert A flat major. For the tenor saxophone, that means we're going to be playing the scale for B flat major, which means we're going to need our B flat fingering, but we're also going to need our E flat fingering. And more on that in a few moments. However, let's get started with our first scale, our major scale and arpeggio quarter notes. I've got my metronome set at 70 beats per minute, so let's get started. B flat to start. 1, 2, ready, and. So let's review those fingerings. B flat, which is our top two fingers on our left hand and our lowest side key on our right hand. And then E flat, which is our three fingers on our left hand, three fingers on our right hand, and our pinky on our right hand. Left, right, pinky. Okay? And we need the octave key in the back to make it a high E flat. Let's go on to number 2, major scale and arpeggio eighth notes. 1 and 2 and ready and go. Now remember, at any time, if you've made enough mistakes that you think I need to pause and rewind and go back, you should, okay? Because you want to practice for accuracy, and because accuracy is what is going to lead to success later in time. Let's go to the major chords. We need our E flat here. 1, 2, major chords, begin. That leads us to our thirds. We'll need B flat and E flat throughout. So make sure you're really listening and making sure you're playing the B flats when they need to be played B flats, and the E flats when they need to be played E flats. 1 and 2 and ready and go. Now we'll move on to our chromatic pivot scale. Our pivot note today is F, and other notes in the chromatic pivot scale are E natural, E flat, D, C sharp, C, B, and B flat. So pretty common notes today. Chromatic pivot scale. 1, 2, ready, begin. And now the chromatic scale, starting with a B flat. Remember, there's a fingering guide at the end of this book that can be really helpful for those notes that you're not quite sure of the fingerings yet. And 1, 2, ready, go. play the chorale. The chorale is in 3/4 time. It requires B flats and E flats throughout, and good luck on it. 1, 2, 3, 1, ready, go. Nice. So there you go. There you go. The concert A flat major scale study. And I hope this has been helpful. I hope you'll consider playing it again soon. And I hope that you'll consider looking at some of the other scale studies in this series. So I'll see you again soon. Keep practicing.